Hi, this is Ms. Bazone, and this is evaluating graphs of polynomials and piecewise functions given the graph. Okay, so we did this on just a piece of paper. All right, so let's zoom in. This is very easy. You'll be very excited to learn this lesson, I promise. Okay, oops, in, not out. Okay, so this is the graph of y equals f of x. Okay, I want to evaluate f of 3 given the graph. Right? Now, what did we say the inside was? What does that 3 represent? That's your x value. So x equals 3. F of 3 is your y value. So it's asking you, when x is 3, what's the y value? So all you're going to do is go over to the x value 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then find the function. Go down. That's 3. The x value 3, what's the y value? -2. That's it. So go to the x value 7. So I'm going to go over to 7, go down to the function, and what's that value? All right, this one's kind of a little off. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4.8, -4.8, something like that. -8. Go to the x value, -8. So I'm going to count over to 8, and then go up to the function. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a little bit. So say 5.2. And then lastly, 0. X value 0. It's just right there, 0. And you're done. Okay? Not that challenging. All right, let's do one more together, and then you'll do the other two by yourself. All right. F of -2. So again, the inside is your x value. It's asking you for your y value. Go to -2 and go up to the function. You're right there. Now, even though you're on the arrow, the answer is not infinity. What is that y value right there? It's 9, right? The arrow just means the function's going to go on forever. -7 is my marker. Go to -7, and I'm going to go up. And there's -7. What's that y value? 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. -5. What do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's that y value? 0. And finally, -3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And you're done. Right? Try number 3 on your own. Try this one. Pause the video. Right? G of 0 is right here. G of -7 is right here. G of 3 and G of 4. So 0, I'm on the x value 0, go up to the curve. What point is that? That's the y value 6. Go to -7, go up to the curve. That's the y value 4. Looks like 4. Go to the x value 3. The curve is on the graph. That's the y value 0. Go to the x value 4. Go down to the curve. That's the y value -2. And you're done. All right, one more. Well, not one more. I'm lying. All right, this is the graph of G. Pause the video. G of 7. I go over to 7, and I go up, put a dot. -8. Put a dot. -2. Put a dot, and 0. Put a dot. All right, so when the x value was +7, I went to 7, went up to the curve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, -8 in class, some people put -1, some people put -2. I would take anything in there because it does get a little vertical. So anything -1.5, -2, I put -2. But if you put -1 or -1.5, that's fine also. -2, go to -2, go up to the curve, 2. And 0, 0. Okay, not too bad, right? All right, so now we're going to get a little harder. Number 5 is the same. Number 5 isn't any harder. Number 6 is the one that's harder. Oh no, my lights went off. All right. Pause the video, try it on your own. F of 8. All right, so this is 8. I go up to my curve. 4. Go up to my curve. Negative 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1. All right, so I put my dots. So positive 8, I went up to my curve. The y value is 6. 4, I went up to my curve. 6. Negative 4, up to my curve. 2. And 1, up to my curve. 2. And that's it. Okay? All right, so now let's get a little harder. We're going to focus on piecewise functions now. All right, so overall, it's the same idea. It just gets a little harder in a couple spots. All right, so negative 6. Let's start with that one. Negative 6. And then I go up. What's my y value? What is that? 4 or 5? 1, 2, 3, 5. All right. Now here's the issue. Negative 3. If you go to negative 3, you could